Episode 15, Mr. and Mrs. the podcast.
We're back.
I know you thought that we were gone.
Forever.
But we're not. Nothing could stop us. Not even
baby?
3-month-old baby, I guess you could say, because we've been gone for that.
He did stop us. It's been 3 months.
That's what I said. Nothing can stop us except the 3-month-old baby.
So we have a lot to catch everyone up on because we've gone through some significant life changes.
Yeah, I'd say.
The last episode that we did, I asked you, I said, what are you the most scared for? And you said sleep.
Yep.
Do you think, do you stand behind that statement?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we'll get into what the hardest shit
That's
is.
the major part. That's the hardest part, for sure. Because right when I learned how important that sleep was for you, babe, and you know this for a fact because I was studying it. You know I do my research on the
you've been so into your health and wellness now.
I know you always get at me like, you're always on the couch. But I'm on the couch actually watching, education shit.
That's
Andrew
true.
Huberman. I'm like, wow. Ding, baby here. And I'm like, no sleep. And it fucks with your body.
That's so true. You really did get into your health and stuff. And then you were like, yeah, sleep's the most important thing.
Yeah.
For workout, for productivity,
I tried
all
to do
of that.
it. Yeah. But.
And then we had a baby.
And then Mr. Carter, tell me where you been. He was like, nah.
Okay, so.
The phantom cries are real. We got to definitely talk about the phantom cries. Should we? Yeah, we'll talk about a few things. I mean, we
got to start from the beginning.
We might not come when you call, but we're always on time. Okay? That's all.
Yeah, I have a whole outline of everything we've been through in the last 4 months, kind of.
Okay, good.
But let's start
Come on.
At the beginning.
Malita, come on, vamos.
Babe, but we're recording.
Oh, I know. I like when that stuff's in there.
Nobody else likes when that stuff's in there.
So cut it out.
We'll leave it in. We'll let the people vote, see if they like.
Come on.
Stop.
Just say error.
Should we just start right at the birth? Because we've already talked about kind of our feelings leading up to it, how we were feeling.
Yeah. Of course.
I think
let's get to the birth. We should just get to 3 months. That shit was so rough.
Let's start the week of me hitting 40 weeks. Did you start to get nervous once it was a week out or no?
Nah. Because I was praying a lot. I was mind, body, soul.
Were you thinking of me at all in that? Honestly, I'm not going to be... No, but were you nervous at all? Oh my God, is Nicole nervous? How is she going to do it? Were you nervous at all in that sense?
Yeah, of course. I was more nervous. To be honest, what transpired, I thought it was going to be so much worse. I thought you were going to be get the fuck out. I hate you. Move. I thought it was going to be in the movies.
I think that we do a really good job at preparing for the worst. And then that way when things happen, we're like, oh, that's really not that bad.
I remember for a time in my life, I used to live by the saying that was hope for the best, prepare for the worst.
I think that's the key
pessimistic.
to life.
Yeah, but that's pessimistic. It's pessimistic way.
I don't think so because I forgot. Okay, so with pregnancy, I was when I got pregnant, I was I can throw up, I can have this, I can do that. And so I prepared for the worst. So then pregnancy, I did get really lucky.
Yeah.
It seemed easy.
So me and you are the same.
The birth process, I also feel like I was preparing for the absolute worst. And then it also... We'll get into that.
Yeah. All right. So the birth went well. Shout out to Bridgeport Hospital. The nurses were awesome. The food, straight basura.
Babe, this is no. This is you, and then there's me, type A, that you like to say I am. I have an outline.
Ugh, okay.
So we're starting at preparing. Did we have a birth plan? No. You don't even know what that is. I barely even knew what that was until a week before. Mm-hmm. Hospital bags. When did we pack them?
Probably the night before.
You the night before.
Yeah.
I didn't finish till the night before or the day of, whatever.
Well, he came early though, right?
No, babe, he came... No, my due date was Friday. He was born Sunday, so he came 2 days late. taking classes or anything. We talked about that. We took like a sleep
Listen,
class. We watched like one module and thought
I think there's a lot you can do to prepare for a newborn. I think personally, we did a really great job on the little work and research we did.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but I'm also a firm believer, because I'm still a little old school by nature, that there are a lot of shit you can't prepare for. You can't. It's all most of it's mental too, and you can't prepare for it. It's one of those things that you have to actually face to really make a change. You know what I mean? Immediate. It's an immediate.
I agree with that, but I am going to say you're a man, and the amount of research that I did, I think was... I remember I would like text you and be like, oh my God, we need this. Oh my God, we need to do this. Have you heard of this? I was like overwhelming myself with the amount of research that I was doing on not only like the birthing experience, but products that we need, shit that we need for the baby, making sure like at the nursery. Like I was definitely freaking out more because I was preparing a little bit more.
Yes, you were on one. And
what was
she
that
got
called?
on me about it. So.
What was it called when you nesting? I was nesting.
Yeah, we should ask the men. We should do like a vote. Because I want to know. Maybe I'm just a dirtbag and I don't know. Do men, is that what they do? Buy stuff for the nursery when the kids are born?
What? Our nursery was done, babe. We had a baby shower, and there was like, we actually didn't buy that much clothes or anything like that. We got gifted so much stuff. I feel like we just bought like the big stuff.
Oh well. That was to be honest, that was the worst part of everything, was that shit. Like
what?
The nursery, the baby shower.
Wait, what was that the worst?
I don't know.
You didn't even go to the baby shower.
I did. I came at the end.
Yeah, but wait, why was that
on
the
some
worst?
Superman shit, on some Clark Kent.
Why was that the worst? Explain yourself.
Nah, I don't know, because it's just not fun for guys. Like, what do we got? It's a baby shower. No guys want to be
Oh my
at a
God,
baby
you
shower.
weren't the center of attention for once. I'm sorry,
Get
I just
outta
grew a
here.
baby for
the
9
center
months.
of attention. No, I loved it for you. It's like I love that for you.
Okay, let's start with, when did I start getting contractions?
When did
Friday.
you start getting contractions?
Because I went to the hospital Friday.
Friday, yeah.
So it's funny because you would think that I am so crazy, but I feel like I was so chill Friday. I just was like, I went to the hospital alone, and I was like, I know I'm not going to give birth, but I'm going to see if they're just going to admit me, because I wanted to get an epidural before I started to get really bad pain. Like, I had this thing in my head. I was like, I need to get an epidural as soon as possible. So as soon as I started to feel like contractions on Friday night, I was like, I need to go. I will lie and say that everything hurts. Like, I was literally like gonna lie just so they would admit me.
Yeah.
They sent me home Friday night. So I called Nick. I was like, babe, they're not gonna let me stay. They're sending me back.
And then that was horrible, that night.
Yeah. Well, that night they actually got bad though, remember? And I slept by myself upstairs, and you slept downstairs.
That was like the sleeping dragon upstairs in
the
her lair.
contractions were happening like every 10 minutes, and so I literally didn't sleep for like over 24 hours. Remember, they were happening every 10 minutes. I kept getting up, and it would like just made me like bend over, but it wasn't that bad, but it was enough to like make me like want to stand up from the bed and like get in some sort of position. So like, I don't know, it didn't help, but I thought it did. Fast forward all of Saturday, I have all these contractions. They're like, you're not dilated yet, blah, blah, blah. You can't come back. And then at that point, I was literally calling. I don't know if I told you this, but I was literally calling my doctor, and I was like, you need to let me in. I'm going to have a panic attack. I did what I said I was going to do. I was going to tell them that I was literally going through it, that I need to be admitted into the hospital. And I was like, you need to just let me in. And she was like, fine, you can come back. Like, we'll let you in. I was like, it's anxiety, blah, blah, blah. Like, I need to be here. I need an epidural, whatever. I think I packed all my stuff that time, right? Mm-hmm. And I drove to the hospital, and then I was like, I went by myself, and I was like, okay, babe, they're going to admit me, right? I think they like checked how dilated I was, whatever. Mm-hmm. They didn't give me the epidural yet. They had like maybe giving me like a shot to induce me or something.
Yeah, not.
Nick's at home chilling this whole time.
I
By
was
the way.
not chilling. That shit was stressful.
But once I got the okay that they're gonna admit me, that's when you came. And then I called my mom, and they were transferring me to like an actual room. And then my mom got there Saturday night. Talk about that night.
Saturday night?
Yeah.
Why?
We were bored, and you had to sleep on a
Yeah,
cot.
that was like a cool time too, because like her mom was there, I was there, you were there. It was like an intimate, special family time.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like in there. I mean, your mom makes it like homey, wherever we go, and like it was cool because I had the laptop. You never know what you have till it's gone. You had the laptop with the headphones in, watching shows. So that's.
The
But
room we were in
it was
pretty
two
big.
hots in a cot. It was horrible. The bed, yeah.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
And you and my
You're
mom
like-
slept there. My mom did not sleep. She was more nervous than I was, and you were more nervous than like both of us.
Yeah, you. Nah, I don't think I was more nervous than her.
She was really nervous, which shocked me because my mom normally has it like together at all times.
Yeah.
What did we do that night? I had already gotten epidural by the time you got there, which I just got it because I was so nervous, but I was in pain. But I didn't end up giving birth till the next day. So I was basically a limp noodle for like 24 hours, and I was so bored. And I couldn't get up to pee or anything. They put like a thing in me, and I would just pee into that thing. Remember?
Yeah.
And did you leave the next day? I don't think so, right? At all?
No, I don't think
No,
so.
I think we were literally all just there that whole time. Just waiting. I was like working. You were like working on your laptop. Like, my mom was just there, nervous. And then I finally gave birth at 7. What time did I give birth?
29. Yeah, it's my birthday backwards.
Oh, really? Oh my
9/27. Yeah.
Yeah, so 7/29, I gave birth to our baby. Let's talk.
7 pounds 6. No, 7.12 pounds.
7.
0.12 pounds. I think.
No, he wasn't. He was 7 pounds 12 ounces.
Yeah, 7.2.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
Bueller.
What's that?
Bueller.
That was very long. Like that whole period of like nothing happening.
Yeah.
Once I finally started dilating and they were just like, okay, it's time. And the doctors came in and they're like, it's time. What did you feel in that moment?
Just anxious, and I just wanted to make you feel comfortable. I didn't want to do anything to make you feel uncomfortable, and just anxious and just hoping it wouldn't hurt you, and just looking
That's so sweet.
or trying not to look.
You were supposed to not look.
I was not looking. The sheet came up. That's how I saw it, and the sheet stayed up, and I was like, "What the hell?" So, but I saw it from the top up, so it wasn't too bad. It was like, like Lion King.
Oh my god. Okay.
And Carter actually loves Nala, or
Lion King.
Nala too, but Lion King.
So how that experience unfolded was the doctor basically came in, was like, okay, like this is it. You're going to start pushing. She specifically said, this can take anywhere from like 1 hour to 3 hours. She's like, if it does take that long, like, don't worry. We give you breaks. You can like stop for like 15 minutes after an hour of pushing. I was like, in my mind, I go, an hour or 3 hours of pushing. Like,
Yeah, what'd you do? 20 minutes, right?
yes, you're spoiling the story.
No, because you did it like it was nothing.
Yeah, but
I thought Nicole was going to be like, oh my God, get me a needle, get me a Percocet, or some crazy, get out, I hate you. But she was actually, at one point,
I was
I
so
remember
zen.
her pushing a head out of her vagina, and she was like, you were like giggling. And I looked at it, I was like, she's giggling.
This is so TMI, but my biggest fear, honestly, was either I'm going to rip my vagina, because every single person that I've known said that they tore their vagina, had to get stitches.
Horrible. I don't even want to talk about it. Terrible.
Or that they pooped when they were giving birth. And I was like so traumatized that either of those things were going to happen that I was like, okay, number one, you can't look. And number two, like, I don't want to push hard because I don't want any of those things to happen. When I started pushing, I was like, I'm not going to push as hard as I can. Like, I know I'm a strong bitch, but not happening because there's no way I'm letting this happen. And then I guess I'm just like really strong because when she was like, good job, almost there, I was like, it's been like 5 minutes. Like, she's lying to me. She's just saying like words of encouragement, blah, blah, blah. And then she was like, yeah, really, it's like almost here. And I was like, oh, she's just being support. And then
because the
baby was there.
They could see up here. They see the head.
No, but I didn't believe it. I literally was convinced this was like a whole process. From when they literally put my feet up, he was out in 19 minutes.
I remember seeing him come out, and when he came out, his like head, so his nose and his mouth would be down. And I just remember being like, how does he breathe? Because they're pushing him out, and he was stuck like that for a little bit. I'm like, how do they breathe?
And it was
during
halfway
that
out
time?
Or something?
Yeah, like his head, you know what I mean? Because it gradually came out, and he was just, when he came down, he was like, I don't know, it was weird.
I can't believe you saw that, Nick. I was convinced you didn't see anything. You told me you didn't see anything.
You could leave this out. Cut this out, please. Don't get any sick thoughts. This shit it's not as bad as it is if you don't see it probably from the other direction.
I felt like if you saw it, you would be someone to like pass out.
No. I mean, yeah, you never know.
When you saw it, though, were you, like, freaked out a little bit?
No. I was just like, I'll tell you, like a Lion King moment, if you want to know what it was like.
Yeah. I thought it was, like, such a great experience. I know so many people. It's so different for everyone. I personally feel like we had a really good experience, like, pregnancy and then labor. I felt like I really wasn't...
All the nurses were so nice.
Incredible.
And we held court with them, right? And each one, it was crazy because I felt like every nurse that came in, by the time her shift was over, I was like, no, I don't want her to go, and then that next one came in, they were better than the next.
Mm-hmm. That's true. We really did love everybody.
Yeah. I mean, and you get people treat you the way, right? They want to be treated.
Yeah. So... once the baby was out, it was so quick that she literally put the baby on me. And I get queasy. Like, I can't see blood. I pass out. I faint. She put the baby on me. It was, like, purple and bloody or something. It wasn't even bloody. Was he even bloody? I don't remember.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't remember. But she put the baby on me immediately because I think it's, like, most parents want to do, like, the skin to skin immediately. I literally thought she put, like, a placenta on me, whatever that looks like. I didn't know. I literally was like, is that an organ? Like, I had no idea what the fuck.
Yeah, she put an organ on you. Like, here's
threw on me. And I literally, like, gave the baby back to her.
She said her organ. Yeah, she's like, here's your organ.
I was just like, I didn't know. I didn't think it was
what
the baby because she just, like, put this thing on me. And it looked like they just, like, took something out, like, threw it on me. And I was like,
yeah,
what?
It's just human life.
I gave the baby back to her.
Yeah,
I was like, and then they were like,
and then
Dad,
she goes,
do you
Dad,
want the baby?
And I looked at her and I was like, 1 second, please. Literally, because I was froze and it was kind of like an outer body experience. It was just like, wait, what?
Me too. I don't know.
Real?
Like,
it was weird.
And
then they put him under the light. And the light on it was like that. That's
okay. That actually, I'm glad you brought that up. When they first brought us in there and they turned on that light, that's the only time I got like really anxious because again, I don't like blood. I pass out. I don't like needle surgery, none of that. When they turned that on, it felt like those like just like scary movie like surgeries where they're about to like cut you open and like kill you and like cut you into pieces. I did not like that at all. And then it was so quiet and I was like, we need to play music. So we put a playlist on and it was so fun. I honestly enjoyed the whole experience. Would do it again. But when they went to give you the baby, you also didn't take the baby, right? You like told them to.
No, Adela took him.
Oh yeah, she.
Adela was like, give me this little dude. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, she did.
Idiotas.
And then I was like, give me my baby. So I probably had him though within the first like few
Yeah, and
minutes.
then Nicole went into like attack mode.
Yeah, and then we latched him. Nick just came over and was like, "Latch your baby right away." I was like, "How do you even know what that means?" And Carter latched to my breast immediately.
Was just
now he fights me on it every day.
Yeah, he doesn't want to suck boob. That's another challenge that I myself never thought were so hard and demanding. That was the one thing that this experience with the baby has taught me is just, wow, man, parents, you know, I definitely wasn't a good kid. Like should have been nicer to them, you know.
I'm probably going to do a solo episode on breastfeeding alone.
Yeah.
Because you know what a journey that's been. So respect and shout out to all the moms that can actually do it.
You do your solo one. Nicole's doing a solo podcast, the Mrs. cast, right? And then we're going to have the Misser cast, right?
Yeah, we're going to alternate and do some solo episodes so we can talk about some cool
Mine are going to be
different stuff.
Big fire. All right.
Mine are going to be bigger fire.
Yeah. More fire. More fire. Okay.
So, do you want to talk a little bit about your feelings, though, in that moment when you first saw your baby, when you first actually held him?
Yeah, it was just divine. It was just a divine feeling. And then instantly I went into protect mode. Like, oh my God. And then there's just so much going on and you don't know anything. And, you know, the nurses, you're kind of at their mercy. Mm-hmm. So you do feel a little helpless, too, at the same point. Right?
Yeah.
So
I feel like you were very calm and helpful throughout the entire experience, which was really nice. I actually, just from talking to people, thought, like you said, I was like, I'm going to be screaming. I'm gonna want you to get the fuck out and then come back. Because that's what I've heard people have done. Like, they're in so much pain. They just, like, want to be alone until, like, the actual delivery moment. But, no, I think we had such a good experience. It makes me, like, sad, like, thinking about it. But I asked you yesterday, I said, do you feel like you, like, fall in love with Carter, like, more and more every day? And I feel like your response, like, we had a little bit of, like, a different, not reaction, but just, like, emotions when he was born. Like, you said you were like, oh, the second he, like, came out of your vagina, I was, like, dad mode, protective mode, love.
The minute Carter, like, I put, like, my eyes on him and he looked at me, it just was, like, a universe. I don't know. I can't even explain it. It was just like a purpose, I guess. I don't know. It's just a feeling of, oh my God, I have to do anything for this human. Like, this is our, I don't know. It's a divine, interesting feeling. And then at 3 a.m. when he's like, it's not divine at all. Makes you question your life, whether you want another. And I want a lot more now.
No, 2 and we're done. But so my experience was a little bit different because I feel like when they first handed me Carter, it's like he's so foreign. Like, this might be like controversial, but I feel like it's like he's so foreign where it, like, I didn't feel a connection like that second. But then the second he latched, the second he like did anything, like moved his arm, moved like anything, like I feel like every little thing that he did, even up until now, like I feel like I fall in love with him more and more and more and more every single day. It's like, then he giggles, then he like does this, and then like we were like so excited every time he pooped because we're like, is he pooping enough? Like, all the little things I feel like just make me like fall in love with him so much.
It's the one thing that's incredible is like it could be a stressful day and oh my God, you just want to give up, and then he smiles at you, and that's it. It's like, all. Yeah. You're fine. You're like, all right, cool, that's fine.
But yeah, but that first day at the hospital, I just like was obsessed with him and like loved him, and obviously I was like really protective and was really scared and got really nervous, and like I was even scared to touch him though. Remember, I didn't change a diaper for what, like 3 days? I didn't change a diaper till we were home, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally didn't change a diaper till we were home. Nick did, and then, like, the nurses did. And I was just so scared to touch him. Like, I would, like, feed him, like,
breastfeed him. He barely changes diapers now, too.
Oh, yeah.
Just for the general
If
senses.
Nicholas is home, why would I change a diaper?
Anyways, next topic.
This whole episode is on this topic. We were ready to get the fuck out of the hospital.
Yes.
I would have gone home the next day if it was up to me. The same day. I was working literally laptop in my bed up until like 20 minutes before I pushed the baby out.
Yeah, that was gangster.
And then the next day, we were like ready. I was up. I was walking around, which don't recommend because I did like it. I did feel it after 3 days because as soon as we got home, I was like, I felt like, oh my God, I felt like I got hit by a bus almost. Like, definitely it is a lot that your body goes through. I didn't feel it in that moment, but then like afterwards, just everything, just, I don't know, out of the bed and everything, all of that was like super hard. I like got up the next day, was up and down the stairs, took a shower. Like I was like chilling. And like you said, it's like you're running on adrenaline. But then after like 5 days of that, I was just like, holy crap. I don't know if you remember. I was like dead. I was like, it hurts to like stand up. It hurts to get up. Everything was just like painful. But now I'm 12 weeks postpartum.
She's put up with everything like a real gangster.
Adjusting to new routines. There is no routine. You can't have a routine.
Yeah, it's,
Every 2 hours.
Some people say they do, but they really
Not
don't.
yet. You can't the first like
They
2
really
months,
don't. You can't. It's too unpredictable. And it's a child. It's a baby. It's an infant. It's a newborn.
Yeah, he needs
It
you whenever he needs
needs
you.
us more than anything. If not us, then who? And the little guy needs you. Yeah,
We went
so
through,
it's rough right now. We're adjusting to the routine of hoping to go
Do
to
you
bed by 10
still
and
think
waking
it's
up
rough?
at 3. I mean, we have to wake up once a night. Yeah, that is rough. What do you mean? It's not. You're not. We're not. It's not like we're going to sleep at 9 with them, right? And then all waking up at 6 a.m. together to start the day. That's not how it is.
But you're supposed to sleep when the baby sleeps, and you don't. We'll put Carter
You
down.
can't
at
sleep
8,
at
and Nick
3
isn't going
p.m.
to-
on a Monday when you gotta work.
No,
We
not 3
gotta
p.m.
work.
But at night when we put him down, even if we put him down at like 8, 9, whatever, you don't go to bed till like 11:30.
The one thing too that kind of gets me down, but I know that I shouldn't get down about it, is my productivity definitely has gone down since the baby, just because you're so drained
At work.
You can't. Yeah, you just can't be 100%.
But for the
I guess I
most
took it
part,
back.
I think we're doing a really good job. I'm working out 5 times a week. You were working out like almost every single day when we got
Yeah, I
home
pretty
from the
much.
hospital.
I do something every day, probably.
Yeah. So that's like, I think we're doing a really good job. It's obviously a big adjustment. At first, I don't even like remember this already, which is why people have second kids, because you really do forget. But if you think about it, like we were getting up every 2 hours, and we were both like getting up together when he was first home.
Yeah.
And I was exclusively breastfeeding the first like few weeks. I don't know how I did that. I would like die if I ever tried to do that
he
again.
slept a lot, but it was rough.
Yeah, it was definitely rough. The sleep thing, again, probably the biggest thing, the hardest thing is the sleep.
Yeah, for sure.
So sleep when the baby sleeps.
It doesn't matter though. It's all worth it.
It is all worth it.
Just because by the time that, even if I'm mad about it, by the time I actually wake up and I look at him and he's just like, hey, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, Nick will literally like, we'll hear the baby and I'll hear him on the monitor, and Nick will wake up and be like, oh my God. And then like, he'll go to Carter's room and then be like, agoo, 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 like 30 seconds later. And I'm like, oh my goodness. But I mean, I do the same thing. It's definitely hard to wake up when you're tired, but then it's just like you get this like second wind, or like, I don't know, just this energy. Because
The wind beneath your back.
What advice would you give to expecting parents?
Have patience with each other. Pray a lot. I'm serious about that. Pray a lot. Coming from me, it could make you laugh, but I'm dead serious. On God.
Mm-hmm.
and take advantage of being able for 9 months to have somewhat of a normal routine, even though she's gonna wake up every 5 hours complaining that she's in pain. Yeah, just take
That was
advantage.
literally
Fellas,
the last 2
fellas,
days.
if you
Ew.
drink, if you smoke, just go on a straight year, binge. That's my advice. Just get it all out. Yep. Quit maybe like 3 months prior. You'll be good.
Nicholas gets the worst hangover, so he literally cannot drink anymore. He's like, I can't drink, and like, no, I have a baby because I won't be able to take care of him. Your
Yeah,
hangover would be so
I
bad.
love drinking. I love to have a cocktail. I always want to have a cocktail, but I can't. What is it? The repercussions. I can't face the repercussions.
The consequences.
Yeah. Well, no, it's just hangovers are bad.
We've drank like
Hangovers are like outweighing the buzz, essentially.
I've drank like what? This is my 4th time since I gave birth.
Yeah.
I haven't like the most I've ever had was like 2 drinks tops.
The crazy thing is that I've been reading is how bad that drinking on a plane is for you. I seen a video of a guy talking about it, and I was like, damn, that's right, because he was talking about how do you feel, and I was like, oh shit, that is right. And it affects your body bad.
On a plane?
I
Why?
think one of those IG accounts I follow posted. I'll send it to you. It just affects everything. Your bloodstream. I mean, it's crazy, but it's the funnest time to drink is in the air. I think.
Really?
I love getting hammered on a plane. Just almost to that slur stage on the plane, and then just, oh, we're here, let's go.
To the slur stage?
Yeah, and then you just, when you're there, you just sober up. You're good.
I wouldn't sober up. I've like missed flights because I drink too much.
Yeah, because you have a problem.
What? I have a problem? No, what? Like in college? Yeah, no. Even out of college.
No. Yeah, no.
I mean, I think we talked about everything we wanted to talk about.
Not with the pregnancy thing?
Yeah. What did we miss?
No, that's it.
Yeah.
Guys, I mean, even though we're here, it's not like we're in good shape. We're still not sleeping very well. This
We're running
whole
on debt
episode,
orgies. Sponsor us.
Right now, you got us up. It's 12 a.m. No, is it?
It is.
How's it 12? Damn. All right, guys, we have to go.
We
have
do.
a
Carter's
baby.
going to be up in like an hour.
Actually, fuck it. We got some time. I'll just stay up. Episode 15, Mr. and Mrs. the podcast. Once again, sorry for the delay, but hopefully we're back.
For good, babe. We are back. Why do you say hopefully? Manifest it. We are back for good.
We are back in action.
Yeah. Talk about the dogs. Really quick. We forgot about that.
With them. The dogs are obsessed with Carter.
Obsessed.
That was something that I was very fearful about, I would say, too. I was just worried, as anyone would be.
Because your dog is so bad. If you really want to hurt Nick, if me and Nick are fighting, I could literally call Nick a bozo and it'll literally do nothing to him. If I'm like, Nala, you're a bozo, it will hurt him in his soul. So
That's my dog.
if you ever want to hurt
That's my
Nicholas,
dog.
just talk shit about his dog.
That's my dog. That's my dog. But the thing is my dog loves her to pieces. Doesn't even like me anymore. Her dog's like me.
Yes, but I love her to pieces, babe. You
the
were
dogs,
scared. They were great.
Yeah, they were great. They were amazing. They are kind of annoying now. I told you too. It was so cute at first, but then now they're stealing his pacifiers, his binkies, all that good stuff. Stealing it from Lovies. Yeah.
But they love him. They're stealing kisses.
Yeah.
And he likes it. He doesn't even like flinch or anything. Like when he was first born, and like, again, this is going to be very controversial probably, but everyone's like, my mom was like, don't let them like lick him and this and that, and he's going to get sick.
The
whatever.
doctor said it was fine though.
Yes. But parents and like people like to like be like, no, it's not fine. Everyone likes to give their opinions or whatever. We were like, this is our home. This is just like how we run shit at our house. Like we let dogs lick us. We let dogs sleep on the bed. We let dogs on furniture. We're not going to like,
Mm-hmm.
So the baby hasn't gotten sick. He's been great. The dogs love him. He's not afraid, or he doesn't get like scared when they start licking him on the cheek and stuff.
No,
or his hands.
he's
It's
good.
been amazing.
He's growing. He's gonna grow up with dogs because we're dog
Yes.
people, and he's gonna love them, and he's gonna protect them, or they're gonna protect him. I'm sorry.
Hasn't it been kind of cool to see him literally, like, he was smaller than Nala and now he's
Yeah,
bigger than her?
it's a joy to watch him grow. As stressful and tiring as it is, it's a joy. Yeah, it's awesome. So the stages and stuff, and the stuff fades too. When somebody,
It's been more stressful for
somebody at
you
my
though than
job-
it has been for me, don't you think?
yeah. I mean, I think it's been stressful for everybody, but
Yeah, but I don't know. I
For
think
me,
it's
the
like-
hardest part is the everyday shit, not being able to do whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hardest part because you can't,
Yeah, first
So
it was
you
me
gotta just
that you
turn
had
that
to
off.
like slow it down. Then it was Carter, and it was like boom, full stop.
Yeah, that was so whack. Take that snort out, please. Snorting is suspect. I don't know why that happened.
Because I'm so funny. Grossest thing. Blowout. He literally shit. Well, actually, nothing grosses me out anymore. Literally, you know me. I don't even pick up the dog's poop. If they pee, if they throw up, I will wait till Nick gets home. I don't care. I don't like it. It makes me like, if I really have to do it, I'll do it. Like when they like throw up once and you were like, I literally am not coming home for 2 hours. I'll clean it. But with a baby, nothing grosses you out. He literally threw up on you, threw up on your dick today. Like everything was just like chaotic. He shit on me. Remember that one morning? He literally shit on me and I went to go change him. And I didn't know that he shit on me. So the next, like 3 hours later.
What's that Nicki Minaj song? Shitted on you.
Yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
I just shitted on you.
I like walk
That's
into
funny.
Carter's room to get it, and there's like shit all over his dresser because I'm so short that there was shit on me. I leaned up against the dresser, like his changing table, to change him, got shit all over it, went to sleep with shit on me because I didn't know there was shit on me. And I cuddled you, so you probably had shit on you too. And all the dogs, like, it's just a fucking shit show. Literally having a baby is a shit show. Love that for us, honey. I miss him though already.
Man.
Favorite part about being a dad?
Watching him grow. Is that cheesy or is it?
No. That's like the saddest part because they grow so fast. He's double the weight he was from when he
Yeah.
was born. He was born 7 pounds, now he's 14.
Yeah.
Which is insane because just looking at the pictures makes me like really sad. But
3 months.
he's
And
gonna
the
go on a plane
time
for the
keeps
first
on
time.
changing. What?
You're scared to go on a plane with him.
I'm scared to go on a plane with him. Yes, I don't want to be that guy with a screaming baby. I don't. I have
But our baby doesn't
anxiety
even
when that
fucking
happens.
scream.
Like,
Our baby is so good, guys. Like, again, we got so lucky during pregnancy, during labor, and now
so
with
have
our
people
baby.
vote. If you get people to vote, maybe. I don't know. I just think it's best when he's one.
People say the older they get, the worse it is.
The older they get,
We
the
went
worse.
on a date with him today. Like, it's easy
That
to
was
go
that
out
was
with-
good, but if you get them accustomed to it, maybe like let's take them out more, see how that goes, and then figure that out.
He's probably going to travel by the end of next month on a plane, honey.
To where?
We're flying to Nantucket.
Oh, that's a short flight.
My mom said we can drive if we have a lot of baby stuff, but like, I'm not fucking doing that.
Well, how do you drive there?
You drive to,
To Mass?
yeah, and then you take a ferry. But like, I don't want to do all that.
Oh, you could do that.
No, you got to suck it up and just, you're going to get
What
on
do you mean?
plane
We'll
with
have a
Carter.
car. That'll be better.
We have a car there.
Yeah, but we'll have our own shit. I don't got to worry about
Oh.
crashing it.
Oh my
Because
God.
I'm probably going to jump off the wagon. Definitely, Nantucket.
I know, I can't wait. Are you excited? And then we're going to go to Colombia by October.
No, all right. I'm tired. Guys, you kept us up.
We got to go get Carter.
All right. So, episode 15. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will be back. A lot of good things coming up. Good episodes coming up. We're just real friggin' tired right now.
We are. This is like the most
Adios.
awake we've been,
Yeah.
though.